This economic slowdown has left millions of people around the globe without a job. Now the question is, do you know how to manage your expenses? What's up everybody, I am Jasprit Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. I got some good news. This economic crisis is over? Not exactly. This economic crisis is far from over. But the good news is there are things that you can do to protect your finances because we don't know how long this economic crash is gonna last. Right now, you have tens of millions of Americans without a job. A third of tenants in America are behind on their rent. And to top it off, before this whole 2020 crisis started, only 3 out of 10 Americans had over $1,000 sitting in their bank account to protect them from emergencies. And if I had to guess, I would assume that that number is even smaller now. That's why in this video, I want to go over 5 things that you need to do to protect your finances so you have less money leaving your bank account. So make sure you watch this video until the end because you don't want to miss any of these tips. But before we get into that, hit that thumbs up button below because if you don't, then YouTube doesn't share our video with anybody else. Subscribe to the Minority Mindset YouTube channel. That way you don't miss our new financial education videos every single week. And hit that little notification bell too because if you don't, then YouTube doesn't let you know when the new videos are released. First, get your home in order. Right now, millions of Americans are behind on their rent and their mortgage. If you are facing a similar issue, there are things that you can do right now to help protect you, but you want to make sure that you do it the right way because if you don't, then it's gonna cost you a whole lot more in the long run. Start by calling up your bank or your landlord and explain your situation. The whole world knows that we've been in a lockdown, so they're not going to be shocked if you tell them that you lost your job.
What do you mean there was a lockdown?
Then ask for specific relief. States around the country have put a stop on foreclosures and evictions temporarily, but that doesn't mean that your fees don't keep adding up. I'm a real estate investor, and me and pretty much every real estate investor that I know is running into the same issue. Tenants have lost jobs and they don't have money to pay their rent. Well, me and some other real estate investors that I know have created a relief program for our tenants, which essentially says if you have been paying on time and you're facing a hardship now, you can get relief on your rent. I mean, it's really not worth it for me to just evict a whole bunch of people and then try to find another qualified tenant when nobody has a job. If you're facing a hardship, ask your bank or your landlord for relief without having to pay any late fees or penalties, and maybe you can just get a free month. Make sure you ask for this specifically because lots of banks have said that they are suspending foreclosures, which sounds like good news, but that doesn't mean they're not racking up your penalties. The last thing you want to happen is you get 3 months of relief and then you find out that now, not only do you have to make your regular monthly payments, but you have to pay your back payments plus thousands of dollars of fees and penalties. Not everybody's gonna agree to this. Some banks and landlords are gonna say, screw you, you're on your own, I'm not helping you at all. But it doesn't hurt to ask. Worst case scenario is they tell you no and you're back where you were just 5 minutes ago. Second, say no to extra guac. What you got against guac, Jasprit? I love guac. But if you don't like the idea of living within a budget, you're really not gonna like me for what I have to say next. Look, I'm an attorney, I'm an investor, and I run a financial news and education company, but I have no idea as to how long this economic slowdown is gonna last. Normally, when you have an economic crash, you can fix the economic issues with some sort of financial stimulus. We can't do that here. Right now, we have financial problems, and we can throw as much financial stimulus as we want at it. I mean, we've already done a record amount of stimulus, but unless we stop people from getting sick, this financial issue can't start getting better. Here's the thing, if people don't spend money, then businesses don't make money. If businesses don't make money, they can't invest in their business and they can't hire more employees. And if people don't have jobs, they don't have money to spend. And that keeps unemployment high. That means you need to take better care of your money now more than ever, which means you might have to start saying no to extra guac. Not my guac! Right now, you need to cut back on everything that you don't need to survive. Your monthly massage plan, your 17 different movie subscriptions, your eating out and your shopping needs to be put on hold. Let me get this straight, Jaspreet. Not only do you want me to stop eating guac, but you want me to stop shopping at Gucci too? Listen, if you do not have a very, very bare minimum of $2,000 saved up, you should not be ordering extra guac or spending money on anything that you don't need to survive. Right now, your finances are at risk and you need to do everything you can to save up as much money as possible. It's not the funnest thing to do, but it's a short-term sacrifice for a better tomorrow. 3. Homeowners, stop overpaying. When you want to buy new glasses for your kitchen, you spend hours on Amazon trying to find the best glass and trying to read the best reviews. That way you can make sure you're getting the best deal. But how come you don't do the same thing for your home insurance? I mean, it can save you a whole lot more money. Lots of Americans are overpaying for their home insurance, but never shop around for a new policy. Well, I have some news for you. If you're not shopping around on your home insurance at least once every 3 years, chances are you are overpaying on your home insurance. You need to have home insurance to protect your home and your belongings from a tragedy. I think everybody understands that, or at least I hope. But that doesn't mean you have to be ripped off. I mean, some insurance companies are gonna charge you a whole lot less money for the exact same plan and coverage that you have right now. So I want you to spend 5 minutes, call up your insurance company and see if they can give you a discount. Or better yet, shop around. That way you can make sure you're getting the best price possible. And thanks to our sponsor Policygenius, that's free and easy to do. And I got the link in the description below. Policygenius is a completely free service for you. All you have to do is go onto their website and enter in a little bit of information about your home, which just takes a few minutes, and then they will show you different insurance quotes from different insurers. That way you can make sure you're getting the best price possible on your home insurance. And if you have questions, they have experts you can talk to at no additional cost that are not incentivized to upsell you anything. That way you can make sure you're getting the best deal for your wallet. You literally have nothing to lose and you can save hundreds of dollars just by seeing what else is out there. So if you want to learn more and see how much money you can potentially save on your home insurance, I got the link to where you can do that in the description below. Minority Mindset is a partner with Policygenius, so if you use them, we will get compensated, but there's no additional cost to you. I mean, their service is completely free for you to use, so if you want to learn more and see how much you can potentially save, I got the link in the description below. 4th, while we're talking about bills, I want you to be cheap. Did you just call me cheap? No, I'm telling you to be cheap. My family is from a state in India called Punjab. And the interesting thing about shopping in Punjab versus America is when you are shopping for oranges or anything for that matter, you're gonna negotiate the price of it in India. 20 cents for an orange, will you take 15? I want you to do the same thing. You want me to start negotiating the price of my oranges? No, I want you to negotiate your bills. You won't believe how much money you could save on your cable bill, your internet bill, your phone bill, your other utility bills if you just ask. At one of my real estate properties, we had a waste removal company charging us almost $400 a month for garbage pickup. It seemed crazy to me, so I did some research and I found out that their competitors were having a promotion going on where if you went to them, they would charge you like $114 a month to start going through them. So I politely called up my waste removal company and I told them that I felt like I was paying too much money and that some of their competitors were charging a whole lot less, and I wanted to know if they could beat the other company's price. As a little tip, customer service reps tend to be yelled at all day long, so if you are nice to them, they'll be nice to you. Oh, and as a second little tip, if your customer service rep doesn't reduce their price enough, ask to talk to their manager because managers have more wiggle room in pricing than customer service reps do. But remember to be nice. That's exactly what I did. I was able to get our garbage pickup cost from $400 a month down to about $90 a month, and my property manager was mind blown because he had no idea that you could negotiate the price of your bills. So start being cheap and stop overpaying. And number 5, create a financial system. The majority of people have a financial system where they make money, then they spend money, and then they wonder where all their money went. That might explain why 3 out of 4 Americans live paycheck to paycheck. No more of that. From now on, before you earn another dollar, you need to know how your dollars are going to be spent. That way you have a plan for your money. That means creating a financial system so you know where your money will go, and that means only buying things that you can afford. Just because you can buy something with the help of easy credit and financing doesn't mean that you can afford it. A simple rule of thumb to know if you can afford something or not is to follow a rule of 5, which says if you can't buy 5 of them, you can't afford 1 of them. Living below your means is the first step to living a financially healthy lifestyle. It is not the funnest thing to do, but once you know how to spend less than what you make, then you can start working on how to expand your means, because now you know how to use your money the right way. I mean, you can make as much money as you want, but if you don't know how to use your money, you're still gonna be broke. This is what financial education is all about. And if you're looking for an easy way to up your financial education, well, we have a free ebook on money management and investing that you can read for free when you sign up for our financial education emails, which are also free. You can get our ebook and our emails by clicking the link up here or by clicking the link in the description below. By the way, our financial education emails are different from our financial news emails. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, share it with one friend, that way we can help spread the word. If you want to learn more about a potential real estate bubble that's brewing, I already made a video on it, and you can watch this video on YouTube by clicking this button right over here. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.